Hey guys, Jimmy Flores here with RHINO Tactical. Today, rather than bringing training videos, what we wanted to do is we wanted to showcase some of our friends and sponsors' products. In this case, a company called KINETI-TECH. Now, KINETI-TECH manufactures barrel shrouds for the sporting rifle platform in 223 and the sporting rifle platform in 1022. We're going to show you all the different variations that they carry and how cool they can be. Now, most of us are used to this traditional compensator which has side vents on it, and these are great for recoil suppression. The only problem with these is that if you have the jets coming directly from the left and right side of the compensator, then these usually gas out. If you have any teammates or say shooting team members that are shooting with you, these usually gas them out. So that's these types of compensators, how they work. You're also used to the type of flash hider as this, pretty basic. Again, this has the side vents that could gas your teammates as well. Let's look at some of the other ones that they had traditionally as far as compensator goes. This one here was made by another company as a barrel shroud, which also threads to the front. Again, not providing any suppression whatsoever. Again, the only problem again is it has these side vents on the outside, so it actually draws out the gas, and again it can hurt your team members or hurt your shooting buddies or whatever. So what KINETI-TECH has done is kind of interesting. They've taken this to another limit. Now, if you're not worried about recoil control, things like that, and you just want to cover this big, long, sick-looking barrel here and actually make it kind of look like a suppressor, although they don't function as suppressors, then KINETI-TECH might be the way for you to go. The original design that KINETI-TECH had, this is the, I think it was the stage 1, it was open in the back and it just screws onto here. Now you could already see how it's starting to make it look like a suppressor. Remember, these have no suppression capabilities whatsoever. They are just barrel shrouds. There's no recoil control either. But like I said, if you're not interested in any recoil control, and actually if you just want to go have fun with higher recoil, then the recoil will just come straight out of these, and they function to look as suppressors. Now this is an original one. They've upgraded since then. They've gone to different ones, such as these back ones that we have back here. These guys. Now, this is a step up on this. I'll show you how we did that in a second. Now you can see this is actually one of my favorite ones here. It just screws on. Now look at the nice look that you get. Again, there's no recoil control here, and there's no suppression control whatsoever. This is simply just a faux suppressor that fits over the sporting rifle 223 or the 1022, and look how nice it makes everything look. It makes it look completely like it's a special operations gun, and again, it is just simply cosmetic. Now the way these work are you'll go ahead and order these from KINETI-TECH, and they'll send you different various types. Now you can get this type that has holes in it, and the different caps. The caps can unscrew. All these caps unscrew. You can order this type, which is kind of an oval shape. You can order the opposite way that comes the inside. You can order a different cap that way. You can also order like a salt and pepper shaker, something like that. You can also order kind of like a thrusting plug in the front, kind of like for door breaching, things like that. And you can also order the semicircular, again, the salt and pepper shaker this way with holes on the sides. Now all these tubes are also different too. You can mix and match these any way you want, and basically the same thing goes. It screws on there. Again, there's no suppression capabilities whatsoever. It threads on the front, about the front ½ inch of this, and you just basically spin it on. Well, look what it does to your gun, what a nice look it gives it. Really nice. Now the way these are going to come from the factory, basically going to come like this. They come in 3 separate components. The tube that you order, which looks like this, or whichever tube that you order, okay, it's going to come with a front plug, which just screws on, basically screws on here like this. Okay, that's your threading for your barrel. Then it's going to come with a rear plug. Okay, this one. This has a smaller area here with O-rings and a larger area here with O-rings. And he also includes several different extra O-rings in case you lose them, which is nice. So basically, this here slips in the back, and you just push it in where you can, and you can push it in flush if you want. I'll show you guys how to do that. You just push it in flush this way, put it on a table like this, and all you do is push down, and it's going to make it flush. Okay, now people are saying, well, these never come out once you get them in. Very simple to take these out. All you have to do is get a stick, put it up here, and you just push it out, and it comes out with some force. Little by little, it comes out. Now, you can see on some of these suppressors, the further you, or excuse me, not suppressors, some of these barrel shrouds, the further you put it in this way, it's going to give you less of a step up. So what I like to do is I don't like to push it all the way in. I like to keep it somewhere about right here. And what that does, it kind of gives you like a barrel shroud step up look, okay? Which is what I have here in my favorite suppressor. Gosh, I keep saying suppressor. See, they even fool me. So anyway, so these are step up units and they are barrel shrouds, not suppressors, okay? So this basically threads on like that. Again, it's going to thread onto the front of your barrel, and you just spin it on there, like so. Very, very simple, and you're done, okay? So really, really nice design that KINETI-TECH came up with. Again, all these are mix and match. You can mix and match any type of front and back plugs that you want. All the back plugs, all the front plugs, everything comes out with a little bit of force, but nonetheless, these do pop out with a little bit of effort on the rear plates, and you can place these in any direction that you want, forwards or backwards, and you can have a bigger step like I have here, or make them flush. It all depends on what you want your your barrel shroud to look like when you're done. Now let's look at some of the different designs that KINETI-TECH has, and these are not all that they have, but these are a lot of them. Here's the shorter ones. Again, I put the step up because I just kind of like that, and it just screws on there. That gives you that look there. Let's try another one. Again, this is the door breach type model with the vents on the side. See what that looks like. Kind of looks cool too, that way. And then now we have longer ones that they make also that are, you know, that you can flush them or you can put a step on here. These screw in the same way. You just screw in like that. Again, these are not suppressors, these are barrel shrouds. They provide no suppression whatsoever and no recoil control whatsoever. They're just fun to look at and they make your toys look really, really cool. And here is a basic one. It's a longer one with a flat end, and again I put the step on the back because that's just what I like. Kind of a cool one there. And let's look at these other ones. And then we have this one here. Let's look at this. Got our canine unit out there going crazy. What's going on there? And if I want, I can go ahead and place this in here as well. And again, like I said, you can flush these with a little bit of effort or make them however you want. Just like that. Squeeze in there. It looks just like that. That's that look. Okay, it's kind of a cool look, a vented look. And then we have this one here, which if we put this back on here, it's kind of comes. So this is the last one going in that I have, and it just basically screws on like that. Just spins on there. Now it really, really makes the barrel really look nice and uniform. Also, KINETI-TECH has laser etched the words KINETI-TECH on the side. I don't know if you guys can see that there. And depending on where it lines up and where you want it to line up, you can always spin the tube wherever you want and have it line up correctly before you actually put the knurled on there. So those are a few of the products that KINETI-TECH offers, and we think you'll be really impressed with the way to turn a regular 16.5-inch barrel into something that really, really looks cool and it looks high tech. You know, again, this is a good way to make your sporting rifle look very, very nice, and providing some cool cosmetic looks as well. So if you guys are interested in carrying or getting one of these great barrel shrouds from KINETI-TECH for personal use, they can be accessed at www.kinetitech.com, or they can also be accessed through their Facebook page. Until next time, we'll see you out on the range.
I'm sorry, I had the turntable at the wrong speed. Want to try it again?